Alright, Spider-Man Supreme is just a top tier Battlegrounds attacker. This man has so much damage output, it's just not even funny. Like, he has so much energy burst damage, and then his regular attacks hit super hard as well, so he just has damage forms of pretty much every type. And check out this SP2. Look at the damage here, man. The red burst damage is just so strong, and this is a rank 5 absorbing man, by the way, so this is no easy fight. This is a rank 5 champion. But here, drop the SP2 again, hopefully some crits, which we get, yeah, some good amount of crits there. And that was a 36-second takedown of a rank 5 absorbing man. Now, Spider-Man Supreme, he isn't a champion for everyone, and by that I mean he is a very luxury character. He wants max sig, and he wants, a pretty high rank as well, but a rank 4 one should do pretty well. But no matter the rank, you want max sig, because max sig adds so much damage output for him, and it makes him just an insane Battlegrounds attacker, or just attacker in general, right? Now, this is a rank 5 future Ant-Man, and yeah, this fight, first of all, I got the full dex there, which is super unlikely for me, so I'll take that. But yeah, this fight goes by really fast as well. For a rank 5 future Ant-Man, it is a very solid time. Here he drops the SP1, which is fine, but then I dropped the SP2 into the block because, check this out, it does energy damage through the block even, so that's a pretty nice ability as well. And that was like 47 seconds for a rank 5 future Ant-Man. Now let's see this rank 4 Doctor Doom. And you're gonna see that Spider-Man Supreme works for fights that are really unideal. Doctor Doom, Absman, Killmonger, Korg, you name it, he can take it, right? Because he is just that versatile. But he can't take champions that are either nullify immune or buff immune, because he does his damage through nullifying spider seals, and without that, he pretty much has 0 damage output. But watch this, man, look at the damage here. The red numbers are just so good that they bypass pretty much any damage res that Doctor Doom has. We drop it again, and that seals the deal in 36 seconds again. Now we have this Rintra, I believe it's rank 4, which is still a massive health pool, by the way. Like, rank 4 Rintra is no laughing matter. But Spider-Man Supreme just shreds through him, because like I said, his red numbers just shred through pretty much any res out there. If they have energy res, then of course it'll be a pretty unideal fight, but besides energy res, it's just great for bypassing a ton of stuff. But yeah, Rintra here, of course, is super annoying to face. I cannot stand Rintra, but now that I have Spider-Man Supreme, I'm not as worried against him now. But yeah, look at those crits, man. 7.6 thousand crits right there. Not too shabby at all. And here I need to waste power, so I just pop the SP2. But look at that. The block damage is still super nuts. And then we drop it again, and then that just finishes off the fight in about like 50 seconds. Not too shabby in the slightest. Oh no, he's still alive, but not for much longer, because we get the intercept, and yeah, that just ends it in 52 seconds. Not too shabby in the slightest. And here is a rank 4 Man-Thing. Now, Man-Thing is a very niche champion. Like, you want to have a poison immune or like a nullify immune character for Man-Thing, but Spider-Man Supreme, he doesn't care. He just outbursts him pretty much, which is pretty hilarious. But there I get hit, but there is another massive upside of Spider-Man Supreme, his Astral form. So if you mess up and get hit, guess what? He has that safety net, so you don't take as much damage. So despite his low health, he's honestly pretty dang safe to play, because if you mess up, you have the Astral form, and it really does save you a ton. So here I drop the SP2, get that nice intercept, and yeah, that damage output is pretty dang sweet. And there the Astral form saves me again, which is perfect, and that is a 44-second takedown of a rank 4 Man-Thing. Not too shabby in the slightest. And now we have this Absorbing Man again, because why not? But yeah, this champion is just so underrated. Like, so underrated. I know that he has his fans for sure, but people don't realize just how strong his damage output is, because it is insanely strong. Like, once he gets going, it is a bit absurd. And of course, there is a drawback that he does want max sig, because that is just straight up true. He does want sig 200 because it adds so much damage output. But even without it, still is pretty fun to play. But if you want to be a really, really competitive Spider-Man Supreme player, then yeah, you want Mcoc because it makes him really viable for pretty much any Battlegrounds meta out there. So here I dropped SP2 again, and that just ends the fight in 40 seconds. This man is just so crazy. And he is such a worthy investment in my opinion. Like, when you give him signature stones, you are getting some great value there because he just will do so much for you, man. He is a great attacker. He is a great defender as well. He is just a great dual threat champion. He's good in Alliance War on defense. He's a great quester. He's just a great all-around champion. And here we have the 7-star Gore, and this 7-star Gore has so many buffs to where we just cheese this guy. Like, it's not even funny. But here I dropped the SP2 after I get a good window to do so. And the damage output is pretty nice, man. Like, that was 18,000 burst damage there. You'll love to see it. This dude just hits so hard. But then we drop it again here, and he just melts. He just melts right there. Look at that crit, man. The damage output, oh my gosh. You'll love to see it. And here we have a Killmonger. Now, a rank 5 Killmonger, by the way. This is a pretty juicy Killmonger. Mcoc as well, so yeah. No laughing matter. One of the hardest defenders out there in my opinion. Like, a Mcoc Killmonger is so annoying to face. But Spiderman Supreme doesn't really care because yeah, he's that good. So he drops SP2, fine. We're still looking pretty good. We still have our Astral form up. We drop the SP2 here and we do some pretty nice damage, man. Like, that is so good. That took off like half his life right there. So we can go back in, get a good intercept going or not. Then we drop this SP2 again. Some nice crits there. Oh, that's some juicy damage, man. And here I kind of mess up. I do a hit and that takes a bit of health, but still was like a 42-second takedown of a rank 5 Killmonger. That is so good. Like, rank 5 Killmonger has a ton of health. And here we have this Korg. And check this out, man. The Astral form is just so good. It lets you get free intercepts. And like I said, it is a great safety net as well. So it just has a ton of value, and this Korg fight is pretty difficult. It's like a rank 4 Mcoc Korg, so yeah, no laughing matter, right? And I also play it pretty poorly, so this could have been a lot faster, like maybe 10-20 seconds faster, but still not too shabby. But check that out. The Astral form gives me the free intercepts so I can just bypass his whole rock shield stuff. So I drop the SP2, and we get some pretty nice damage there as well. So the Astral form is just such a good ability. It lets you bypass so many different things. It's fantastic. So here I can just try to do it again, and check this out. I do it yet again, and there I can get the free intercept for the rock shield removal. Just so cool, man. And then I go back in, and yeah, Korg is down. So that is just a quick showcase of how powerful Spider-Man Supreme is in Battlegrounds. Just a top tier attacker, and yeah, I'm just a huge fan of this guy. Just such a powerhouse. But let me know your thoughts on Spider-Man Supreme, and yeah, that's about it for me.